Hello, author friends. This is William Searles with the New York Critique. The first thing I would like to do is once again thank all of you for your support. Most of our business is referral based. We're still relatively new to social media, and I can't tell you how much we appreciate you guys following our page, watching our videos, liking the videos, commenting on the videos, and sharing those videos. It means a lot to us, and I promise you we're going to do our best to continue to provide content that hopefully has a positive impact on your careers and lives as writers. Today's video is going to be a little bit longer, and I might ramble a little bit because this is something I'm really passionate about. Literally every single day in writing circles and social media and just commentary around the writing world. There's so many bummed out authors that seem to feel like their writing worlds are coming to an end or never going to be in because they can't get an agent. And if there's anything you get to walk away from today, I want you to burn your head because it is a absolute 100% fact. You do not need an agent to become successful as an author. Remember that. First of all, let's look at what agents do. Agents are amazing. Agents, if you get a good agent, this person will help you navigate the murky waters of the publishing world. Hopefully you work together and make millions of dollars. But on the surface, the initial role of an agent is to serve as a quality control buffer between the traditional publisher and the author. The big five publishing houses won't take unsolicited manuscripts. You just can't send your story in and wait for them to tell you, they want to work with you. They require that submissions be agented. And why they do that is they know the agents have gone through the stories, they're separating the good from the bad, and they're only going to submit what they believe are the best that could be acquired and do well commercially. Now, let's say you're submitting to a New York or London agent. And this will make you feel bad at first, but hopefully it makes you feel better because truth be told, there's a really, really, really good chance your story is every bit as good as every bestseller's out there, or of every bestseller ever sold. That's very, very possible. So let's say you're submitting to a good New York or London agent. Again, the numbers are close, they're not exact, but most agents will receive, say, 25,000 to 30,000 queries per year. And of those, half of those stories are probably great stories. Of those 30,000 stories, they're only going to take maybe 7 to 10 of them on as new clients. So, my gosh, say you made it. I've got a great agent. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make millions on book tours, Mercedes, movies. Hold your horses. Once you get picked up, once you overcome those overwhelming odds, again, remember it, that might be 7 to 10 out of 30,000. So imagine you're at a concert, full house. You look around, they're all great authors. Half of those are great stories. Of those great stories, they're only going to take 7 to 10 out of those 30,000 people. Just put it in perspective. But I got an agent. Hold your horses. You're still not in. The literary agent has to send the story in to someone at the publishing house known as an acquisition editor. Now, the acquisition editor might get 600 submissions per year. Just use that as an example. Of those 600 submissions, they're going to take on 5 new authors. So you got the overwhelming odds of getting picked up by a literary agent. Then you get the overwhelming odds of getting picked up by a traditional publisher. Say the publisher buys your book. I'm in. Now I'm a gazillionaire, book tours, Mercedes, public appearances, the whole shebang. Hold your horses again. Now, the numbers might vary a little bit, but you'll get the gist of how this works, depending on the publishing house. Let's say a traditional publisher puts out 50 books, and your book is one of those. Of those 50 books, I've said this in other videos, 5 are going to make money, 15 are going to break even, and 30 are going to tank. Just the way it is. It's a cookie-cutting operation. They know it works. They keep doing it. But what's the difference between the books that make it and the books that don't? Burn this into your head. If a book is going to do well, whether you're traditionally published or indie published, it's going to be up to you. 99% of the case, it's going to be up to you. A lot of authors live under the illusion that if they're picked up by a traditional publisher, there's going to be this barrage of publicity. Rarely does that happen. If your book starts doing well, they might give it a little bit of attention. But at the end of the day, whether it's traditionally published or indie published, the bulk of the work is going to be on you as the author. And the authors that do well are getting their social media set up in advance before the book comes out. They're getting street teams. Check out our video on street teams. They're doing giveaways on Goodreads. They're getting involved in conversations with people that read books in their genre. And they're also looking for influential people to help them get behind the story. So, going back to what a literary agent is looking for, in most cases, they're going to want to read the first 10 to 50 pages of your book. They want to see a synopsis. They want to look at a query. Now it's time for my gratuitous plug here. At the New York Critique, what I do our first impression querying service. And regardless of where you're at in your book, even if it's one of our competitors. Frankly, I don't think anyone thinks we have any competitors, but that's, again, gratuitous plug. Get this done, particularly if you're in early going of your book. Most authors are making the same mistakes throughout the book that they make in the first 20 pages. And if you work with us, I do the service myself. I will go over those 20 pages and make sure it's shining, not necessarily for a literary agent, but make sure it's shining for your reader. Why are the first 20 pages so important? Because if an agent or a reader doesn't like the first 20 pages, guess what? They're not going to read the rest of the book. Please stop by thenewyorkercritique.com, click on the first impression querying tab. If you mention the word, or contact us if you're interested in service, and mention the word Hemingway in your email, I'll take $100 off the price. And again, please remember, you do not need an agent to be successful as an author. If you want proof, I do not have an agent. My first novel was picked up by HarperCollins, Thomas Nelson. It went on to become a #1 bestseller, and it was released as a film by PureFlix and Universal Studios. Believe me, if I can do it, you can do it, whether you're traditionally published or indie published. Happy writing. Have a great day.